Okay.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
We're on the internet.
Hello and welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, your Dungeon Master for Arcana of the Ancients. I'm just going to keep putting in that pause just to see you react to it.
Yeah. Who you
I
calling?
could put it like Arcana of
Who you calling ancient?
the Ancients.
Well, then you'd be doing a William Shatner impression.
Well,
Arcana of the ancient.
Nah, that's
That's
not
not
good.
too much for you.
That's not good.
Okay.
no.
Anyway.
Even
I think
Shatner
that's
would say he
exaggerating
doesn't-
it.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's
remind you
over-exaggerating.
what happened last time.
Because you're not getting the point. Okay, either one of you, for a point of inspiration, what happened last time?
We dragged the a vehicle back.
That was time before that.
That was time before that, yeah.
Well, we started
Well,
it
something
by
attacked
dragging it back.
me.
We have the Reaper.
Something, the Reaper came and attacked
Oh,
me.
now look who remembers.
We actually defeated it.
Are you trying to redeem
Right.
yourself here? Like, oh, yeah, I remember.
Well, I just needed a little push, a little punch. I can't.
You made me get it wrong for him to.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
So you continue. I don't.
No, you continue.
Somebody continue.
Somebody continue.
Well,
Yeah.
we got told by, what was it?
Flyte.
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 I
Yes.
keep
The
wanting
bullet.
to say Flynn, and it's not Flynn, it's Flyte. We
He's
got
making
told
it as
by
a flying
Flyte
machine, so
Yes.
that's why I'm seeing
to
my
get out of
recording.
town because a Reaper's coming after him
Yeah.
because he pulled a card.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Made no sense.
Turns out that Reaper was Jerlin's or worked for Jerlin or somehow associated with Jerlin.
Mm-hmm.
We fought that.
We tore it apart.
We did surprisingly well on that round.
Yes.
Then there was the parasite that we saw that kind of skittered away. We had to scatter the Reaper. And then we faced some crabs that almost destroyed us compared to the Reaper.
Yeah, okay.
Now, the
Yes,
crabs were
some
really
chaos
cool.
crabs,
Yes.
essentially.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
they had random magical effects, or mechanical effects.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not
A-
magical.
And
No magic in this game.
after that,
We headed off back to town.
yeah, I mean, we discussed various ways to weaponize the Reaper and make it reform. Essentially, finding a way that if someone kills you, it can go after them.
And it's a bad idea. But no, okay. Yeah. Bad idea, yeah. So,
I mean, we'll resurrect you.
we ended up having a long rest.
Well,
So,
we can probably reincarnate you. Can't quite afford the revivify yet.
I don't want to be a carny. Anyway.
You're already an elephant man. I mean,
Yeah.
you belong in the circus. Okay.
And how much money we're making you working for peanuts.
Oh, that's no problem.
Oh yeah, and also in reviewing my character sheet for how much I paid for the Powered Silver,
Yes.
and I pointed out that the each shin is supposed to be worth 3 gold.
Yes.
So me paying like 50 shin for only 25 gold's worth of silver.
It's
that was-
high price markup. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That way
So
around,
instead, I convinced him to just give me 125 gold's worth of silver. So I just add a little 1 there instead of having to refund any of the shin. So I can do more ceremonies.
Yes,
Not
sir.
that has come up at all, but
No.
please, somebody requires ceremony.
Okay.
Bar mitzvah, somebody.
Yeah.
What is
Well, I know how we can fulfill your wish and my wish to weaponize the Reaper.
Oh, you use that gravy pot.
Hey! Getting 3 benefits in 1.
Funeral rites, yeah.
Uh,
I mean, that just means you can't be undead, but aside from that.
yes.
Well, you don't want him to come back, do you?
Not that
Then the
way.
Reaper would be like, oh, he's back?
No?
Well, no, I should think that once he
Once he's
dies,
dead,
yeah.
it'll be the end of the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we get Jerlin to
Well,
kill him and then
if
bring
it's a
him back.
contract, why can't we kill the other person who made the contract? When
Well,
that
the
guy's
contract's still
gone-
been made.
Well, yeah, but the contract is if the person who made the contract originally is gone, the contract's gone too.
No, probably not.
Why not? Why
I mean,
not?
this seems to be mechanically based, so it's
Yeah.
been programmed now to seek you out. Even though it's destroyed,
Okay.
it gets
Anyway.
reformed.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see here. So we're back in town, I presume.
Yeah.
The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Boys are back. Fine.
There's a reason you don't do playlists.
Okay.
I like a variety of music.
All right.
Anyways. Did you get the inspiration then?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So where did we end up at?
Thank
Back in town. We had a rest.
Yeah, you were waiting
Yeah.
for the next morning. And
Ah.
you got probably about 1 or 2 more days.
Yes. We also had our iron flesh installed.
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of which, Flyte also comes to recommendation. Well, we are engineers and not doctors, so in case that might have triggered the Relentless Reaper, you might want to get those professionally checked. I mean, we know how to install them. We don't know if they've done anything to you.
Huh?
Again, we're not doctors.
Wait a minute.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
Why would they trigger?
but isn't that a pre-installation statement?
Well, you said you wanted them done and you trusted us, so. And we kind of got our guys mostly working on your big, flying machine.
No, wait a minute.
So.
How would this trigger a Reaver? What? Why would that?
I'm just saying. In general, Iron Flesh is more of a medical thing. Than,
Yeah, but what's that got to do with the Reaper?
well, you got it from
Where did we get it from? Got it from the
From the Reaper.
you
flying
pulled
thing.
you
Did we get that from the Reaper?
no you didn't.
No, you got it
No.
from the flying
You got it
thing.
from the flying thing.
Yeah. The
But it's
jump
like
for the
you-
flying thing.
As far as they could tell, in terms
Uh-huh.
of what anything could trigger a Reaper.
Oh,
It's like if you
Apparently
install the
they-
wrong things, flip the wrong switch, go to the wrong place. Yeah,
you picked the wrong card?
pick the wrong card. Could have like a tying into something else. In terms of
I'd say don't worry about
Well,
it. We can't worry about
I
anything.
do want to say, Flight, I appreciate you giving me a hand.
Yeah, I see you did
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
For me, it's more of a pain in the neck, but yeah.
in general, it all might want to be just generally check your health, because
Do you have a doctor around town?
oh yeah, sure.
Well, should we go to the doctor? You guys need to be checked out.
The full physical.
No, just your implant.
I mean, we've been to another dimension for
Mm-hmm.
for us was over a year. Here it was 20 years.
Yeah,
So
right.
who knows what kind of diseases maybe we might have brought back with us. I mean,
What
Ah.
were you doing?
We're all healthy.
spraying the
You
good
just
word.
wanted to get your You had this thing put in. He says there could be a problem with it. Let's go to and have it checked out. At
I'm
least
very charismatic.
you worry too much. Anyway, so let's you want to go to the doctor? Okay, he said there was a doctor in town.
Sure. Hopefully he
Okay.
works for cheap.
Well, you could do a ceremony for him.
Sure. Certainly, yes.
Okay. Anyway, so we go to the doctor.
Okay, there's a little receptionist desk at the front. It's very clean, very.
Well, that's
obviously,
good.
What's the name of the doctor's office?
Not like the guy in the
Restful
Minority
Hope.
Report who did the.
Restful Hope.
That sounds like a funeral home.
Rest in peace. Oh, Restful Hope.
Yes.
Hope.
We hope you rest. Okay.
Yeah.
So you made this up. You gotta
There is
write it
a
down.
receptionist at the front desk, and she's been very busy just taking calls and writing down things. And,
Calls?
Terminal kind of things. There's got
Oh.
like requests coming in and off based on whatever.
Interesting.
The bouncer had a pad.
True. Tablet, yeah.
There's some remnants of technology they've been able to scrounge together.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll wait for a moment for her to notice us and.
Yeah.
Okay, I made an assumption there. Did you say it was female?
Yeah.
You just said receptionist.
She, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you mentioned female. But anyway, go ahead.
You said she. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
All right, come over.
Hello. Yes. Do you take walk-ins?
See that big scar on his head? He needs
I
that
don't
checked
have a
out.
Scar? No. I don't have a scar. I don't know
You
why
have a
you.
scar? I
No.
thought you had that thing planted in your neck or in your head.
Well, it's not my. You're pointing at it, so it was on my face or something like that.
Oh.
I wouldn't want anything happen to this beautiful face of mine. That would much damage to my charisma. No.
Okay.
You had some iron flesh put in you?
A friend of mine and I did, yes.
Really should have
And
seen a doctor about it.
well, that's why we're here.
Okay.
We'd appreciate it.
Why don't you detail? She hands you some normal writing pad and pen. Detail the obstruction, whatever's going on, and we'll take care of it.
Obstructions, yeah. Don't feel any blood loss yet.
I'll just go over there in the waiting room.
You hear a little bit of screaming down one of the. Oh, that's just colonoscopy. It's
Oh my. Do you not use sedatives?
Avoid those.
Which way do you go in?
Well, they're screaming, so not the mouth. Okay.
Alright.
Anyways,
Yeah.
let's run out my paperwork. Do I need a check to how well I filed this paperwork?
Just make a perception check to see. You know,
Perception. Okay.
investigation.
Investigation.
Investigating.
Okay. Actually, that's slightly better too. All right.
Mm.
That's a 9 total.
This looks like very complicated gobbledygook, and whatever's been written on, of course, you know, is doctor's handwriting. So.
I mean, could
I'll give it a try.
okay.
13.
Hey, you can make something out.
You know, it's already asking for an issue, even though you don't know what the issue may be. So.
Yeah.
I am going to put, because I have an issue in mind, and it applies to both of us. Possible improper installation of iron flesh and loss of intelligence.
You're blaming the iron flesh on your lack of intelligence.
I mean, if it gets me in to see the doctor. And, I mean, Ray.
Intelligence is 14.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it.
I have 10 wisdom.
Oh, okay. That's what you fixed.
Okay.
I don't need fixed. Oh, I think I'm worried about the diseases. Anyways, moving on. I'm sorry, family RPG. Anyways, moving on.
You want to see them about anything, or you want,
No, I really don't really want to see them about anything.
Okay.
But I can look at their paperwork for them.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got an 18 here, and that's whatever plus whatever. So
You've known our medical history. We've probably gone to you most of all for any of our medical issues. So
Okay. So
being druid and all.
I don't fill out the paperwork. So.
After about half an hour, you
Okay.
hear over an intercom kind of thing, Mr. Alton, the doctor will see you now.
Go back to the doc. Hi, Doc.
Hello there.
So,
It's a good day, yes?
after the fact,
He's a short guy with a stethoscope and all kinds of, proper, gear.
It sounds a little Russian. Anyway, okay.
I got this arm gauntlet put in, and then Flyte told me I should see a doctor.
Oh, that Flyte. He thinks he can do everything himself. Let me see. Put the arm on table.
Put it on the table.
Detach your arm, put it on table.
Well, there's nothing wrong with arm.
Okay,
For once, he did it right.
for once.
This I didn't get twice.
Can you deal anything about intelligence problems?
Intelligence. Snaps his finger. A large mechanical apparatus floats in.
That's an apparatus.
Well, I don't really have like a...
Oh, it's in the book.
It's in the book. It looks like this.
Okay.
That
Close enough.
looks like a meat grinder that hovers. You just throw the meat in the top and it comes out the bottom.
They had one of those in what was it? The that's not Chinese James Bond, but it's similar.
You're not quoting Austin Powers.
No, the more recent one, the Golden Circle.
Oh,
Kingsman.
yeah.
Kingsman. There you go.
Kingsman,
Yeah.
Yes,
One of
that
the
was
means
just
of-
a meat grinder.
Yeah, it's a
it
meat
was
grinder.
meat
Yeah,
grinder. It was about
this is a floating meat grinder.
Anyway.
Just lie down on table and thing will look at you.
Inside.
Okay.
Are you gonna try to insight see whether or not he
Insight.
believes it?
Intelligent.
One side's wisdom, but anyways, yeah.
Okay.
Harvest.
No.
You see the large tendril stab right into the doctor's head
Oh.
Oh.
and just start rumbling. And then the doctor just slumps to the floor as his brain is hanging off of this tendril.
Wow.
Harvest.
I'm gonna leave now.
Roll for initiative.
I gather you brought your pony with you, right?
That'd be outside.
Oh.
Do we hear the screams come running?
He hasn't screamed yet.
20.
He still goes, "What are you?"
Gee.
Alright, I'm gonna have a little bit of an illustration here of what's going on so you have.
The doctor didn't know what was going to happen?
Well, the doctor thought it would be a normal, routine examination. This thing is supposed to, you asked about the brain, this thing is supposed to examine, not extract.
Well, yeah, you get a better look at it when you pull it out.
Yeah, clearly.
It was never taught you look with your eyes, not with your hands.
Well, to be fair, on a mechanical device, its eyes could be in.
True.
Let's see, this massive thing is on the other end of the table as the doctor is slumped on the floor over here. You've got a long hallway that goes either side.
Where's the waiting room?
Yeah.
Waiting room is down here. It expands to about that, and to double door,
Dumbledore, yes.
and the reception
Make that joke every time.
desk. And so you guys are all waiting out here,
yeah.
and all of a sudden,
I'm getting a psychic impulse that something's wrong in there.
I'm sure it's not just your big ears.
It could be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like that's probably more of the thing. No,
Yeah.
no,
All
it's
right.
like-
Yeah.
the
So-
creature moves toward you,
It doesn't sound right.
and does one attack.
I'd like to use, with my reaction,
Mm-hmm.
my Gauntlet of Protection.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2 AC, advantage on saving throws against spells. Hey, you installed it right!
Yes. Yes. And that's a miss.
Okay.
All right. You have the option to scream, I guess, and make yourself known, or try to.
Oh, I have another way of making enough noise to let myself be known.
You're just gonna shoot it.
Multiple times. Loudly and overbearingly.
Yeah. Okay. Are you using the regular the book, the Arcana of the Ancients book itself, or are you using one of the monster manuals?
It's the book itself.
Oh, okay. I was going to try to look up again what the Flame Cook did.
You need mine?
Sure.
Nope.
I saw this thing and thought, oh, fun.
There it is.
Thank you.
Alright. So, bonus action, I will, of course, cast Branding Smite. It definitely looks like it's within 15 feet of me.
Oh, yes.
I will shoot with the blunderbuss, which should certainly get attention.
So basically, when it tried to attack you, it's like splattered brains and blood instead of actually hitting you.
This is a automaton, right?
Yeah.
Yay!
Or construct, but
So advantage.
Yeah.
Automaton.
And if I hit, I have superiority dice. We're doing this again.
yes.
24.
Hits.
Alright. With that, we'll do the disarm, because I really don't want it probing me. That. 16, 22. 30 damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Mm.
Get rid of the D6. I'm going to use those. Well, it's either a 30 or a 30.
Okay.
Superiority die. I'm assuming I couldn't disarm it,
No.
so we'll trip it.
Like, no.
It still adds damage.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17 damage?
Yep.
Okay,
Still up.
Yeah.
We're running.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do this.
Yep. Action surge. I'm not gonna let this thing take me out.
He feels the surge, yes.
29.
Yeah.
With yet another superiority die for whichever. 8 plus 5, 13, 18.
18 damage? Alright.
Last attack.
Yeah.
29.
Hits.
Throw the superiority die in
Mm-hmm.
for 8, 12, 17.
Okay.
It's still up?
Yep.
I would like to run.
Uh-huh.
It is very badly injured.
Well, I'd hope so.
Mm-hmm. But if you move, you'll take an attack of opportunity.
But is
Right.
he that close? He's on the other side
If
of the
I'm in
table.
reach, as long as I could come around, as long as I don't leave its reach
Mm.
around the thing.
So you're gonna get close
Well, I
to
mean,
the
it was
door.
basically like within like above the table. It's basically striking
Okay.
over the table. Yeah.
All right.
It's basically floating over the table. So
Well- Hopefully,
it will miss.
4 gunshots.
Yes. Yes. It missed very poorly.
I recognize him gunshots everywhere.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right. That'll be it
Okay.
then.
We're dashing toward the door.
Okay,
You
well,
better
none of
get
you, the rest of you
into
haven't
initiatives.
rolled initiative yet. Yes.
No, but we're dashing to the door so we can roll initiative.
As you move toward the door, another one comes out of the side door, also floating.
Oh.
Harvest time. Harvest.
Um.
And sees you. So you're going to dash toward it.
Well, let's see. Does dash take up a?
Well, you still have to roll initiative anyways, but
Yeah.
to see what you're doing in this combat.
Okay. So Loxo's there, and
I doubt any of you are getting more than 20, but you know.
Yeah.
okay.
Ray gets 13.
Okay.
Phil gets 17.
Okay.
Okay.
Arthur locks up.
I got 12, and Loxo got 16.
Okay, so Phil goes first. Assuming you just like moved about up the hallway, like past the receptionist, and she's kind of like trying to reach up to ask what's going on because you're not cleared to go back here. And I don't know if you're moving the pony.
It would follow with them.
Okay, it'll follow with him. Okay, and so this, as soon as you get about halfway up, you see this other one coming out the other door.
Okay. I'm going to hope that he's big and lumbering, and since we're still at a distance, he's going to use his breath weapon.
Okay.
So dexterity saving throw, only 11.
Mm-hmm. It passes.
Okay, so half damage on a save.
Mm-hmm. Take it a little further.
6, so after that 3. 3 acid damage.
Okay.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Poison for an hour there, so
So
I'm
next is
raise
Loxo.
that.
Okay.
Loxo's near the front anyways, so I mean, all of you could move in or move into the other room to try to.
Mm-hmm.
Although with that, she's
Yeah.
just barely along the edge here.
Okay. Can Loxo get past him to move into the other room?
Just barely.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 20. You could move into the room, but you couldn't get close enough to him to attack him.
Okay. Well, I still have a javelin or 2 left. So.
But technically, that gives you like reach. Like if you're using at the end of the javelin, you've only got like you're 10
Oh.
feet. No, that wouldn't,
No.
wouldn't count.
No?
You
What?
would do like
You have to throw it.
and have to throw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Either that or my fireball. I need to waste a fireball.
No.
It's
No.
too close.
Never
No.
use fireball in a small enclosed area.
I didn't ask how big the room is, I said I guess first.
Immediately after I quicken the thunder wave.
Okay. Oh, you got a 1. Ah!
Chart.
Chart? Oh, well. Chart.
And are we doing the candy still?
Yeah, we're doing the candy still. We gotta get rid of that thing. Otherwise, we'd never have any reason to eat it. It's like, we're not going to eat it willingly.
All right, Dad. It's in the baggie over there.
Your punishment. Take the punishment.
It's beside the popcorn over there.
If any of us rolls a 1 and has to keep it,
Play a halfling.
get your brain
To the
taken
left.
out.
Just to the left.
To the left, right there.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's tucked
Sweet,
in there.
yummy brains.
All right. So what was the?
You have to roll percentile.
Oh, percentile. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, those. Yeah.
Yes.
55.
5. Provoke attack of opportunity from closest melee opponent if possible.
No melee. Okay.
They are not close enough to attack you.
All right. I still have another attack, so
Yes.
yeah.
A second chance to throw your javelin in my head.
Mhm.
1.
Okay. I decided to write down what the stealth one does too. So. All right, there we go.
Alright. There you
Woo. That was a good sized piece.
go.
Hope it goes down all right.
Yes.
All right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Next attack.
I had one that was okay. I got over it.
Okay. 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay. And damage. Let's see. Just okay. 1d6. 3. 4 damage.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
Your Floxo would have killed my.
Mm-hmm.
Taken my kill.
I did it! Who's that?
I was like, look at how little it took. Why didn't you kill this thing? Ray.
Okay, yes. So let's see. The one in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm going to need the deep magic book because I'm going to use that my power word.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's back here.
Hey, last time I went back there, I destroyed things. So
Yes.
you can just hand it to me, please.
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
can.
All right.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to put when we get a new book to see how they all fit. You know, I was like, get all the books, get them together. Do they still fit on the shelf?
Yeah. Oh, we did get a new book.
We got Tome of Beasts 2.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
We got to say, David bought it.
I bought.
Yes. Okay. Again, I jab myself with my quill, and I say, hemorrhoids at the entity in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it just took the damage.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
the
first
second
time
time it needs
Yes.
to make the saving throw. You're right.
Yeah.
Right, and that's
The justification for having such low initial damage for the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice. That's 16, 26, 30 damage total.
Okay.
Force damage, if that matters.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can I swap out with one of those other pencils? I think one of the better
Oh, there you
eraser.
go.
Mm.
Thank you.
All right.
I
Yeah.
you know, just trying to lead is used. Anyways,
It led you astray.
the next is Arthur.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and
I think it's empty.
cast Flyte. It has to do a con save spell of DC 17.
Mm-hmm. It fails.
Okay, so that's 8d8.
Mm.
There's 3 for you.
Okay, let's see here. I got 2 here. Yep. So that's not too shabby. See, that's 6, 12, 18, and
24.
24. Yes.
That's 6.
Yes. Yeah, 24. Okay. And I need
3 more.
3 more.
You roll
I had
5 there?
Yeah, I need 3 more. So. All All right.
That is a large number of sixes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
36.
Yeah.
So 44?
And 8, 44
Wow.
damage. Okay.
4 sixes
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
that.
Hey,
Okay.
there was one time we had a friend who rolled, what was it, like 8 d6s,
Eight,
and
yeah.
they're all 2s, all at once. And he was really disappointed, like 2, 2, 2. That's really disappointing. Oh, that's no damage.
I
Jay,
think,
they're all 2s.
Yeah.
just yell Yahtzee?
You were like, 1 in a million chance.
Different DM at the time was like, I'll give you whatever you want. I don't care how low that is. The astronomical, like 1 in a million chance of rolling 86, and they're all being 2s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though he wasn't even supposed to be using that spell at the time.
Okay.
He got it from one of the homebrew like Wikipedia sites. I was like,
It was just a broken mess that he put
Yeah,
together.
Wiki page.
Didn't have it fact checked or anything. Because he's half blind, but whatever.
D&D Wiki has some really bad stuff out
yeah,
there.
yeah. So that's why
Anyways,
okay.
back up to the... That was all you could do, Arthur?
that was all you
Yeah.
would do? Yeah, really, 44 damage.
A ton of damage.
Come
I know,
on.
I know.
That's the most damage I can do.
Back to the creature.
I mean, amen for
The
worries, yeah.
creatures lunge at...
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, poor Phil, yeah.
Poor Phil. Let's see.
Keep your brain.
You'll starve!
Phil, does an 18 hit you?
Even with the shield up, yes.
All right.
That would match.
I just want it known I've gone through almost every ability in one turn.
Yeah.
4 superiority dice, 2nd level spell, with a 3rd caster.
Well done.
Yes.
Take 30
Good thing we're in a hospital.
30 slashing damage as his surgical blades try to...
Extract.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and you must make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good. He's got -2 in all saves, so.
How'd that happen?
He drew a card.
It's
Yes.
a fickle thing.
Yes.
13?
You are pushed back 10 feet and knocked prone.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Could have been worse.
that's actually not a bad
That's
thing.
weird,
You're
but
getting
it's
away
not strength.
with- Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't say what it is. It just says must succeed on a saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I'd assume since you're trying to dodge blades kind of thing.
Either way, yeah.
On a charisma saving throw. Wait, what?
Yeah. The other one, let's see if he...
I'd like to use my reaction again, please.
yeah. That is a 19 to hit.
Your gauntlet still.
That matches
Oh.
with the +2 I had. Oh.
34
Ooh.
slashing damage.
Ow.
And you also need to make the same saving throw.
14.
You are also knocked prone against the wall, since there isn't 10 feet to
Ow.
go back to. The machines say, the fruit of our harvest prepares the way.
For what? We'll find out later. Okay.
Next is Alton.
Alright. I will use my last 2nd level spell slot
Use that juicy brain of yours.
to cast. Not much there, is it? To cast Branding Smite for a 23.
Hits.
Ooh, bad roll. 5, 9, 10, 15.
Okay.
Second attack. 29.
Hits.
Okay. 19.
How do you want to do this?
I'll just blow the thing apart.
It crumbles. in a pile of blades and.
And I'll start making my way to the door.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna drive to the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, were you prone at the wall, or?
It was knocked prone. Yes.
Oh,
You had to use
yeah.
half
So
your
half
movement.
move.
Okay,
So-
so one away. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to get to the door there.
Not that I don't want your help to come out to the door, but I'm just saying it.
Phil.
Phil, he's going to grunt and get up, and he's going to walk back forward, and he's going to hit him with his Morning Star.
Glutton for punishment.
Not the great axe.
He wants to keep up that shield.
Because it worked so well.
I mean, he matched last time, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. One. That's a one. Give him the candy. There you
At least you
go.
weren't the first one, at least.
Ooh. You know, if you die, there's a possibility to come back as a half.
Only half of them will come back? Taking it like a pill.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
You don't
There.
want to get a sharp one. It's hard to get down
It
there.
didn't.
Sharp.
Yeah, it didn't go down at first.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, percentile.
See the dice.
It's not like you rated Red Hot Chili Pepper. I mean, come on.
Doesn't matter.
35.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nearest opponent gets a free attack as an immediate action. If
Oh. Free attack. Shields up.
Yes, that's why I'm holding my shield.
Yes.
that is another 18.
Yes, that will hit.
Where's the pony? Can he have a reaction and make it a disadvantage?
He didn't command his pony.
Yeah, I gotta tell the pony where to go.
Can't even see the pony right now.
Right.
So yeah. Take 25 slashing damage.
He's unconscious.
And
Oh no. Because he's unconscious.
as a bonus action, can attempt to remove the brains of an unconscious or completely immobilized creature.
Not again! Poor Phil!
Slice, slice, slice! It comes out.
Wait, what is it now?
The same thing that happens to the doctor in there. The brain, and he just slumps.
Oh.
So he's lost all of his. He's dead.
And the whole thing just kind of sucks into this tendril. Sucks in, and this actually heals the creature.
Oh.
Is this like based on mind flare technology?
Apparently.
Harvest.
Harvesting with some lead. Oh.
Luxo.
Okay. He's gonna run out
Mm-hmm.
behind the creature and.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter if it's behind the creature. You're not going to get advantage.
Well, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Arthur.
Arthur, sorry. Whoops.
Loxo's white.
Luxo's over here. Okay,
Yes,
behind the
yes.
creature. There we go. Well, one Luxodon or another. Well, the other one's not actually a Luxodon. He's a Goliath. But whatever.
Move Arthur further away. He was
Arthur,
further away.
or Arthur was here. Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
What are you doing?
It's something to eat.
The Reese's are probably your best bet.
Yeah, but it's huge.
Oh.
Yes, the two gigantic ones. Got it on sale. It's like, we're going to break that out for some special occasion, I guess.
It's a pie. You can actually cut it up and we'll divide it up.
Yeah.
Mix it
Okay.
into an ice cream for a milkshake.
Yeah. Well, we
Let's
have a
see.
tradition where after work, if we've had a really bad day, which is most days, we'll go to Meyer and
And
we'll
Mountain Dew and a little, cake.
pair of Reese cups, yeah.
Reese cup, yeah.
We're good boys. Ruff, ruff. Nom, nom. We're good boys.
So that was a very bad day.
We haven't eaten them yet.
As
So.
I'm saying.
Now, when they say versatile with the Warhammer, what does that just means?
If you do it two-handed,
Oh,
so you lose the use of your shield.
yeah. We don't want to lose that. Do I have a shield?
Oh, because it's been so useful so far.
Yeah. All right.
Or so I was criticized.
Would work for him.
Yeah.
He has a 19.
Yeah. Oh, I missed.
Okay.
And I have another attack though.
Okay.
Very good.
Oh,
Oh!
one. Hand it back.
Ah, gee.
And roll percentile.
When that thing runs out, I might have to bring some stuff over.
No. If it runs out,
If it runs out, it runs out. We're not doing that anymore.
Percentile.
Percentile, yeah.
Oh, okay. I saw the other die.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. 6.
Oh.
6.
Whoa.
Knocked prone, disarmed, stun 1 round, damage to self.
Can I knock backward away from the thing?
He's using the kobold defense.
No, you're just in the same spot. You're not moved
No.
back. You're just disarmed, stunned, knocked prone, bonk, and roll damage for yourself.
Please
Okay.
describe this action you perpetrated upon yourself.
All right. Now let's see. It's 9 damage on me.
Okay. Next is Ray.
I weep.
Is that your action?
My one follower is dead.
Crying is a free action.
Again.
Yes. Okay.
Why would you throw it back to me?
Because you're about to roll.
No, I'm not about to roll. He's about to roll.
Yeah.
It's Constitution saving throw, remember?
Ah.
All right.
That's hemorrhoids.
Oh,
They got a cream for that.
Yeah, they have it.
Mm-hmm. At the start of each its turns, the creature must place its
It's
Constitution saving
turns.
throw. Huh?
It's turns.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's turns. Okay. Cool.
Well, wait a
And
minute.
it's not concentration either, so I can do something else.
Oh, what? Oh,
It didn't do it last
Is
time.
this the
so
same-
you need to...
Does this spell keep
Oh
on
yeah, I guess you probably
reacting?
should have.
Yeah.
Okay,
all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And
All
you
right,
didn't
so
roll it
it'll
last time.
no, I'll make the save now.
Okay.
What was the save?
Constitution saving throw DC 18.
It fails.
Cool.
Okay.
Ooh, we could retract the death maybe. Cool. It's 16 plus 7, so 23.
It wasn't enough to kill it.
Okay. Well, still.
Yes, I
Take
will
that
retract.
damage.
I will take the damage.
Okay.
And now your turn to do more damage?
Yeah.
Nearly did. Nearly would have though.
Are
No.
you conducting the same spell again?
No, I mean it just keeps happening.
Okay.
I'll
It was
cast
supposed
Toll
to happen on his turn. So now
Yeah.
he's
Roll
doing
it,
something
yeah.
I'll cast Toll the Dead on it. Yeah.
else. Okay.
So that's the Wisdom saving throw,
Mm-hmm.
DC 18.
Yeah. It passes.
Oh.
Well then, that just stinks.
Okay.
How's Luxo doing right now?
Well, he's not bad. It's just that he's in a precarious position. The
Yeah.
thing turns around and attacks him.
Okay, and you haven't been hit yet.
No.
And I can't. Well, wait a minute. Let me see. Do. Okay, no, I have to be able to see you in order to give you healing word. Unfortunately.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
Otherwise, I would try to heal you. My companion's brain has been extracted. I don't think any healing word will
No.
fix that. Maybe it'll make it a more devoted follower. Anyways. Yeah, I got nothing else as a bonus action then.
Mm.
You could literally cast any spell you wanted. You can quicken, can't you?
I didn't choose Quicken.
No.
I keep forgetting you did that first.
I went Twinned and Subtle.
Uh-huh.
Arthur.
Subtle I get.
Okay. So this, okay. Let's see. We want to get some maximum stuff here, so let me find a spell real quick. Nah, I can't do Wall of Fire. There's too many people around it.
He always comes up with like, oh, fire. Fire's the answer. I'm like, wait, fireball, wall of fire. What kind of
We
fire
know
can-
what type of druid he's playing next.
Okay.
Here's the wildfire. It is just about fire. Summon a fire monster and fire some more.
Okay.
There,
If
use
you're
the fire.
fire,
Wait,
fire.
what? No.
Guess what feat you're taking?
We want to take this thing out, so I'm going to do Flyte again.
Okay.
So it's DC 17.
It fails.
Okay. Yeah, so we're back to Meade County again. Alright.
I should have just magic missile. That's what I should have just done.
Okay, let's see. 4, 7, 9, 11, 12, and 3 more. Okay, let's see, that's 21, 23.
Still up.
Wow.
Gee.
Never mind, magic missile wasn't enough.
All right. It is the creature's turn. It's
I
going
thought
to
it
make
was
it.
Alton.
Oh, Alton. No, the creature.
No, I
goes-
go after the
Oh,
creature.
And after the creature, yeah.
It's saving throw.
It's saving throw.
Con save.
Yes. Yeah, maybe that'll take it out.
What's the save?
18.
Con save DC 18.
Con save. It passes.
Okay.
Does it get-
Yeah.
get half?
The effect ends when it successfully saves.
Oh.
So it's over now.
Okay. The creature.
Is it going after Luxo with advantage?
It only eats brains? Why can't it finish off Phil? Phil's got a lot more meat there.
Phil's gone.
Well, I know, but he's got a lot, there's a lot more meat.
Obviously, he's harvesting brains.
Yeah, brains, yeah.
So he needs to find another group.
The creature turns to attack Loxo.
Of course.
And it has advantage.
And it has advantage.
Of course. Go ahead.
A 13?
No, that misses.
That was with advantage?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
Phil could use that.
Alton.
Well then,
All right, I will come around the door and...
what's that bunder?
Stand at the door or stand. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's the door. In case you have to
All
back
right.
up and close the door.
Can't cast, can't do anything. That's... Nope. It's just shooting at this point.
Mm-hmm.
First attack, 28
Hits.
for 18.
You killed it.
Woohoo!
You only had 2 left. I'm like, guys, come on.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you do a medicine check to grab that brain? I'm going to point out the, the secretary, the receptionist.
Uh-huh.
I want this man's brain back in his head. I want him alive. You're going to do it.
Make a survival check.
I'm going to kill everybody in this
The
building.
doctor's gone.
I'm going to take everybody out in this building. I don't care what it takes.
Make a perception in general.
I want to do intimidation on this girl.
Intimidation.
She's not a doctor or a nurse or
She's a
anything.
secretary.
I want her to make this happen.
Uh-huh. Oh, let's see. Well, what was it? Medicine check?
Yeah.
You said survival, but medicine
Survival
right
either
better.
way, yeah, whatever.
Okay, I think I got pretty much the same for both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are wise.
Okay. Well, medicine would be 15.
Bad news, the one over here had processed his brain.
Yeah.
Good news, the other brain was not processed.
I don't want Dr. the
Hey there!
yeah. I don't want his brain inside my companion.
It's the only currently available brain.
We reprogram it maybe in some way. Like, do you have other brains available? Even Abby Normal's brain?
The doctor's brain would be far better than Abby Normal. I can look for our records and find an Abby Normal.
It's a reference. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
Like, he would have the personality and everything, the memories of the doctor.
Yes.
Would he be worth it?
Wait, are we really getting a doctor in another body?
We never even got his name. So he's Doctor Who? Thank you for the setup.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. He could be the doctor then. Okay.
Can we put the doctor back in his own body?
You know what? No, that's
It
their
was
own
thoroughly
deal.
mangled when that thing first attacked it.
So we have a broken body and a somewhat surviving brain. My companion's surviving body, well, he's still dead, but not mangled body, but destroyed brain.
I think we might as well give up on this guy.
I don't want anybody in here to bring him back. Revivify him. This is all your fault. Should be free of charge.
Well,
What's up with these things going on? Is there another one of those brain suckers
Enough
around
questions. We're running out of
here?
time.
Is this whole town infected with some mechanical virus that attacks people?
well,
Revivify needs to be with them. Well, that's within the last minute. That's not going to work.
No, it's been longer than a minute.
No.
I mean, if we do reincarnate again,
Oh, that's not the only way you're gonna get him back. What's it cost to reincarnate?
it's 1,000 gold's worth of rare oils and unguents.
You,
Your best bet is just putting that other brain.
Is he going to follow me though? I mean,
roll a bunch of medicine checks and see what
I
happens.
mean, you'll at least have the town have a doctor. A not quite competent doctor, but
so what's the point of it then? We're leaving this town anyways.
uh-huh.
so it's your curse on them.
You're gonna leave them with a doctor that has bad breath?
With my useful companion. I mean, neutral evil. Remember, I'm selfish. Don't care about this town. Is there anybody in this building smarter than that guy that just got killed, or wiser? That can
Yeah, we got like 3 other doctors here.
Take one of their
Well-
brains?
summon them, please.
Some,
Or now, which would you prefer? Rephrasing.
that's
Uh-huh.
immediately so that they get to.
I could give you the H word too.
Uh-huh.
You saw what I did to the creature.
They immediately tried to put him on a gurney and put him up on the table and do some medicine checks here to force the doctor's brain, 'cause that's all they have.
Hmm.
It's really depressing.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Could you watch in the background, just give him guidance? I would appreciate that.
Yes. Probably wouldn't help much.
After about half an hour,
That's a quick surgery.
Oh, they got these modern
it's not rocket science, it's brain surgery.
Oh, okay.
They have these modern machines, but they don't go berserk. They work great.
These are ancient machines.
Ancient machines, even they don't.
Arcana of the ancients. It's
Oh.
this
Yeah,
whole-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They basically find these things and it's like, well, this does something to the brain. Let's see what happens. Oh,
It takes it out. Eats it. Oh no.
Do you have maybe like an iron flesh that could be added to him that has something to do with the brain? To fix him!
well, we got
Or
some,
fix him. I mean, either way,
well,
it'll
we
be
got
good
something
there.
that'll increase the intelligence by 2.
Oh, well, that you could use that.
Yeah, your doctor doesn't need that.
Oh, increased intelligence.
Yeah, you need a doctor. We need medicine, and you need wisdom, not intelligence. I obviously lacked either.
So how's Phil?
What's Phil?
What is
Who is Phil? Is Phil Phil?
Phil is now Dr. Oz.
Oh.
Ah.
David! I have new body, yes?
He's walking immediately after brain surgery.
No, he's not.
He falls down immediately. Brace
Oh.
stitches.
At least Phil had the common decency to spit his breath weapon first, rather than him having some acid reflux while laying on the table with a partially
Yeah,
exposed
yeah.
brain.
This is all very strange.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost my companion.
But
Is
I'm
she-
alive again.
Yeah. So you owe us.
Do I?
Yes. My friend died so that you might live.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Are you?
Would you seem to perform this ceremony?
What ceremony would you suggest I perform?
I don't know. Your friend died.
I have nothing to atone for. Maybe you do.
Do you have a ceremony?
What's his alignment?
He's awful good.
Is he? I doubt that. I doubt that very much.
Where did you get those things?
Yes.
They were in here when we found the place.
Have you ever used them?
Yes, normally they would do normal thing. They would not do that. I don't know what happened. Perhaps one of your iron flesh or something interacted with it and triggered some sort of response.
Again, it could have been suggested pre-procedure. So that's a thing that could happen.
So, what's it like being in a new body?
Very strange. What is this breath? Oh,
Don't do that.
He does acid breath.
oh,
Yeah. You'll get it back in an hour if you rest.
I need to rest.
No. No, you don't. You need to repay us for my loss.
There is no way this guy can even move. The physical therapy that would have to go on here.
He's a doctor. He's probably got some money or knows somebody.
He's moving his mouth enough.
He can.
That sure works.
That
That means he can give orders.
What was the not resurrection, but what was the other thing? Reincarnate.
Reincarnate.
And he could buy a reincarnation for him.
Not with the same brain.
No, but buy a reincarnation. Does the brain reincarnation that comes from his soul, doesn't it? Does that have a body to reincarnate?
Touch a dead humanoid or a piece of a dead humanoid.
To reincarnate.
So I suppose we could
Put the
cut off.
brain in the jar.
Yeah, well, it's been processed.
Yeah.
Is there jelly?
Is there any leftovers inside the
Make a medicine check.
You look inside
I'll look inside and
have Luxo help you.
It's all right because I got a 17 plus
Okay.
whatever.
Would be nice if
All
we're
right.
in the
So that's
thing. Sorry.
26.
It's a mixture of processed brains, but you.
Wait a minute here.
I'm gonna
How often does this thing fail?
claim that pieces
And
of the-
apparently,
It might have attacked other people on the way to us.
as the brain goes up the little chute to go into the mixer, there's little pieces of brain in the chute. How about if I get one of those?
okay, you can get over the brain matter.
Oh, it's the most recent
know
brain
that-
that's been in there.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Can I
we're
figure out
able
a
to-
way to make one of these shoots into a new weapon for us?
Do you think that could be turned into my iron flesh?
I mean, it should at least turn into a cipher.
Yeah. Well, probably. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Are there ciphers in this?
you can find a cipher in here. Roll on the random cipher table.
How about
Who wants to look for it?
not me? I have two.
I'll roll.
Okay.
I mean, I filled up anyways.
64.
You find a Nintendo.
Find the thing.
Let's see.
The thing with the thing.
When this boot-mounted device, why don't you just roll an Arcana check? Instead of me just telling you.
Natural 20. Who owned it? What does it do? What's inscribed on it? And who manufactured it?
It's called a sound dampener. When this boot-mounted device is activated as your action, sound you generate is dampened, granting you advantage on stealth checks for 10 minutes. However, you are effectively rendered mute for the duration.
Well, who wants it? Because I have too many ciphers.
I can't have it because I talk too much.
Well, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Can we super glue it to it? I'll find a way to
It only
have it.
lasts for 10 minutes, anyways.
Yeah, activate once, lasts for 10 minutes.
I think I only have one cipher because we were getting rid of the ones we weren't using.
I mean, you're a Luxo.
A mute boot?
You know, Phil wouldn't have it.
Butte.
Oh yeah.
Such a
Also,
better name.
also, while the procedures happen, or after the procedures happen, I've also removed all the things, all the possessions Phil had on him.
Okay, yeah,
Yes,
sure.
yes.
How many
Yes.
ciphers did he have?
None.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's
That
see,
would have been great.
He had mithril chain armor, morning stars, some javelins, great axe, the +1 longsword, dragon slayer.
Okay, what page is this mute boot on?
It's on 111, 110. Sorry, 110.
Okay, 110.
He was also tracking the
Call
two
it the
tires.
sound dampener. Otherwise, I won't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, not just page, but what is it?
Mhm.
He also had the 2 tires on him.
For the flying machine.
I
Yeah,
mean,
actually,
when it
was
wasn't
just-
a flying machine.
It wasn't. It couldn't have been literally on him. There were too
Okay.
big
No.
for it to literally hold. But yeah.
Okay.
Are there any parts off of these creatures that we destroyed that we can use?
That's what the cipher just was, Dad.
That's what the cipher. Oh, that's what the
Yes.
cipher was.
Well, that was one of them. There are 2 creatures. Can we get a cipher from both?
No. Just the
Oh.
one.
Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to try and get that tube and hook up a vacuum motor and see if we could weaponize it once.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm not worried about that.
So,
Could roll an Arcana check on the creature itself, or a nature check.
I can do Arcana. Especially since I should, if I remember.
nope, no nature here. Nope.
I guess I'll put away these black dice then.
17.
A little bit of
14.
his brain. You
For now.
Not gonna try and. You're not gonna
For now.
go for it. Okay.
Well, eventually, yeah, but I'm just for now. I'll
Where
put
its
it away
head
right
should
now.
be is an angular funnel that roars and vibrates with endless fury. One of its limbs splits into a mess of slicing blades.
Yeah, we
The
know
Grey
that.
Sampler uses its limb to subdue specimens, separate cranial matter from clinging flesh and bone, and deposit the free brain into its head funnel. Somewhere in the Grey Sampler's chest, the solid matter is processed into pinkish slush. The automaton's other limb is more like a metallic hollow tentacle that expels processed cranial matter. Most of the time, the cranial matter is sprayed behind the automaton in a wide, even arc, as if it's spreading fertilizer or seeds.
So it exclusively goes for brains and then sprays out those
The leftovers,
liquefied
yeah.
brains.
Yep. They can build themselves out of much smaller parts, too tiny to see even with the aid of powerful Numenera. Small fleets can just build themselves in secret until an unknown signal triggers them.
Okay.
Right.
There's more information, but
What did you roll?
14.
Okay. I did roll a 15 plus my Arcana is 6, so 21.
you would know that
Somehow.
if someone could talk to machines or otherwise skilled with Numenera devices discovers one of these, or even multiple, you might be able to direct the fleet to self-destruct by making a DC 17 Arcana check.
I have advantage for interacting with machines.
Well, they're dead now. So, yeah.
Self-destruct. But it sounds like all of the pneumatic can be directed.
They're called Grey Samplers.
Oh. This is just those can be.
They
This
took
the-
more. They took more than a sample.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So again, finally, one of the doctors that performed the surgery in order to get their own doctor back in whatever lack of mental capacity that he had. How can I be compensated?
Are you saying he was your property?
He was my protege.
That's not the same thing. Anyway.
What's done is done. I mean, we once he heals up, I suppose if he wants to join you as penance, but it's going to take weeks, months.
Your property just killed my companion.
Your property.
Yeah, these machines. That's
Yeah,
their
yeah.
property.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
my companion, my friend,
Yeah.
my one follower
Uh-huh.
that came with me. I have
And he
other
didn't
followers
get
in
a-
their
he-
dimension.
He didn't get a plot paid for, so we will gladly,
Well, then he doesn't need the plot because his body's being used again.
That's right.
Goody for him. Bully. Ah, yes.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
You took away my meat shield, okay?
I'm waiting for him to slaughter this place.
I'm still waiting to be able to do my intimidation check.
Go ahead.
Okay. Could you guidance me?
Oh, sure. Have some guidance.
You're getting in on this?
Yeah, what the heck?
Ah.
Oh, poor boy, he's just lost his only friend. His best friend.
That's let's see. That's a 25.
Whoa.
Roll to 17 plus 6 plus 2.
Yeah, okay. He's in tears at this point. He doesn't know what to do, what you want. I mean, he could find someone else in town who would pledge their service, their loyalty to you, but you probably not like them because they're not really fighters, you know?
Well, they're not him. They're not Phil.
Yeah, they can't replace him. He's gone.
Can nobody
Oh.
reincarnate bodies?
No, that's not a thing here. They were surprised that he showed up as the only,
Dragonborn.
in existence here, you know?
Ah.
Well then, Doctor, I'm so glad you get to be a medical marvel in this universe, as I'm sure the doctors here would also love to poke and prod you to see what this new body you have will do. Enjoy that.
Okay. I think we need to.
I'll take Shin. Fine.
Yeah.
You're willing to... Okay, they offered 200 shin.
Is that enough?
200 yen. That doesn't seem like much.
I feel
How about-
like there's ethical problems here, and it just
Well,
selling it off like property when it was a person.
I'm trying to argue it too. I want him back. I would much rather him back than having money back. You know, when people die, they don't want the insurance. They want the friend back. You know, the family member back.
But are you taking the
The
insurance?
lackey. You're taking the...
you're gonna get your head exam. I mean your
I feel
your
fine.
iron flash exam.
It burns my pee, but that's fine. I can deal with it. Because they are as a flame cloak, so I mean, it's the only thing I can think of that would. I think I have a fever, but it's all right.
You need a cowbell?
No,
Not that kind of fever.
no.
All right.
Okay. 300 shin. But that's literally all we have. You're going to make this hospital bankrupt.
You're already morally bankrupt as it was, using these devices that randomly killed 2 people.
They weren't killing people before you showed up.
Okay.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Yeah.
We're done.
I believe. It's a 2, not a 1.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I believe it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Well, we can't do. People die every day, so you're gonna have to live with it. Maybe we
And Phil won't.
talk someone.
And I'm adding that to my portion.
Yes. Fine.
Okay.
300. Okay. All right. Let's move on then.
Were you tired of me having, or this just happened to happen?
This just happened to happen,
Okay.
and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Just playing it through.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Sometimes you take away things. But okay.
Okay.
He already had a second chance and he failed, so
Anyway.
you're in a world where that could happen. This is not that world.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
How about
Unless you want to kill him again and drag his body through a portal to go back to the Forgotten Realm.
Anyway.
how about like before? Okay, I mean, you have the brain matter.
Yeah.
All right, give me a vial,
Okay.
and I'll put the brain matter in a vial.
All right. Okay. How long is this good for, or is that until you get a chance to reincarnate him?
I don't know.
Okay.
And at this point, the rest of the doctors are just trying to separate all the pieces so they don't regrow. Like I said,
Yeah.
they have the opportunity to build themselves with parts of Numenera. Any kind of Numenera nearby them can help them reform.
Okay. So we'll let the doctors take care of that.
It's their problem for certain. Yes.
Yes.
Chances are, if it rebuilt itself, it would not be kind. It would no longer serve the doctors.
It wasn't kind in the first place.
Well, it served the doctors. For a while,
We can tell.
apparently.
So they claim.
Yeah.
I believe them wholeheartedly, but so they claim.
Uh-huh.
With my 2.
It was supposed to be more like a surgery implement, so people
Yeah.
could, like, cut it out without damaging it and properly examine and heal and sew it back up. But this is like, no, extract.
Anyway.
Okay. Curious then that I was able to recognize its function of consuming brains and then scoring them out like fertilizer, but it didn't act like that before though.
No.
It's extreme tympanic.
It's something. Okay.
So, should we hold a ceremony for Phil's brains?
I mean, the ceremony would just be for him not becoming undead.
And he's already undead. I mean, he's already not dead because he replaced his brain. So.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, since the brain matter was extracted from the body before his brain was inserted into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you could have put like an artificial controller thing on it, like, Spock's brain
Spock's
kind of thing, but,
Brain. What is brain?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But their immediate action was to revive their fallen doctor.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Okay.
We're leaving this town as soon as possible.
Yes. Okay.
You know what? Maybe we should even sell our grave spots.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Won't need them.
Get a refund on them.
Sure. We already we came here. We paid for them.
But the minute we sell them is when we need them.
No. Well, we don't care when we're dead. Let them deal with it. So sure.
Part of
sorry.
it too is like if they can find you, they are obligated to put you back in. So.
Well,
I'd rather be
besides
obligated
the
to
point.
revive us.
We can borrow money on it. Anyway. So we're gonna go back to Flyte and see if our machine's ready.
Well, a lighter load, I guess.
Is it going to? is it going?
And that's saying something with 2 elephant men.
Yeah. Okay.
I know you're called. Okay, I apologize.
That's
I
all
know
right.
you're called Luxodons. I keep
Yeah.
calling you elephant men. I'm just very angry right now. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. That's okay. We were used to it. Besides, we like elephants. They're good things.
Okay.
Or a distant relation.
Yeah, be typically separating where I start and where Ray
It's like-
starts.
John, that's what we call a problem.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Go on.
You're getting that invested in your character. We're talking
No.
mazes and monsters,
Okay.
kind of.
Yeah. No.
I have to
I'll
find
be
this-
good. No. That happened.
I
That
can find
hasn't
us some
happened.
steam tunnels.
Yeah. That hasn't happened since the big Lightfoot. So no, I'm
Oh,
good.
Okay.
that invested, yeah.
Yeah, but when we first started, I it wasn't healthy.
Uh-huh.
And as if this was
I got
healthy in the
past
first
that.
place. It's like,
Yeah.
I just want to keep playing. I'm not going to be like, crazy about the character. Race stance, worship stance. Because that's not crazy at all.
No,
I mean, at
okay.
least he's not answering the drive-through. Thanks for McDonald's. This is Ray. How can I take your order?
Yeah, no, they'd be
You're gonna have the name
confused.
tag
Take
say
a
race
stance
stance,
against
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's a best stance. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then they'd be confused because many of them actually do greet me by my name. Oh, hi, John. I will have this.
Uh-huh.
It's like they already know who I am.
Mhm.
It gets awkward sometimes.
Yes, we know who you are.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, let's go
No Doctor Who reference.
check on our and heal our wounds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd like a short rest.
You can take a long rest in the hospital.
No, we're not.
Restful hope.
No,
Uh-huh.
we're not in the hospital.
Oh,
And your omen earlier of rest in peace.
Yes.
Well, I guess that didn't happen. He did not
Okay.
rest in peace. He rested in pieces.
You could have said no to the procedure. They said that was an option.
True, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean they had no
You were next
other.
of kin, pretty much, so they were.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean I was
yeah, whatever.
Well,
Okay.
let's
Yeah.
let's go talk to Flyte.
yeah, sure.
Mhm.
We got some more cargo area now.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flights, as you approach, you
Mhm.
go inside their large work area.
Mm.
And Flyte says, "Oh, I think we actually got done a little early. Where's your buddy?"
You don't
He
want
didn't survive the doctor's office.
Oh, tough break.
Which was ironic because he wasn't actually there to have a procedure done. It was he and I.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So how did things go?
They had these giant machines come out.
Oh boy, you asked about the brain procedure, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, Iron Flesh had nothing to do with your brain. What are you talking about?
But it then killed the doctor, kind of.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. Somebody said they could get you a little more intelligence there. Should we pursue that too?
We're not going back there.
We're not going back there. Should have got it before you left.
You can go back there if you want.
They glad they put that in on top of what they paid you. It's like they, whatever they can to
Yeah.
make you guys happy.
We'll go back when he's not there.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll stay
Yeah.
here with Flyte and
Okay.
It should be one more night. Obviously, you guys need to rest, but it should be ready by morning.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
do you want to go back there?
Yes, I will go
Okay.
to the
Mhm.
doctor's office.
Yes.
Maybe I can understand how to operate this flying thing afterwards.
Yeah.
Bring your pony with you just in case.
Mm.
Have him watch.
The doctor's is just like, "Oh, you're back. You're the more reasonable one, right?"
You mentioned you could possibly help with intelligence?
We certainly can. We can implant a headband, basically a headband of intelligence +2. Yeah. For free. I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah, are there any known side effects or
None
repercussions?
whatsoever. All it does is just raise your intelligence by 2.
What's
Whatever
this
that
by
means.
What
2?
does that mean?
It makes you smarter.
By how much?
By a little bit.
Okay. 2 on a scale of what?
20?
Okay.
That's accurate, yeah.
I'll go for it. Why not?
All right.
You're not going to use one of those machines, are you?
Oh, no. We got those machines have been thoroughly dismantled. We are never using them again.
And it's not going to be Dr. Oz who performs it?
No.
Okay.
Hey there! He's still lying in that bed.
In the body of Phil.
Yes.
Okay.
You would figure his voice would be different because it's a different body.
Strange that.
Yeah.
Well, the accent would be a bit different. Timbre, but
The
the
vocal
accent
cords
would
are
be,
the same, so
He has to force the same voice. Hey, no.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's try this procedure.
All right.
Here it comes.
Still medicine
You're
check.
perfectly fine.
Woo!
Okay.
So what does that bring you to?
11.
Oh.
Well, he's out of the dirt.
Which means I at least don't have a negative.
True.
Yay!
True.
And we'll say no attunement required.
Well, that's good too.
So,
We just put it on a microchip in your head.
okay.
Does it control anything?
Nope. Just makes you smarter.
Okay. Well, if there's any problems, well, I don't know. Well, I'll be back later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Please leave.
Okay.
Will do.
See your long rest at Flytes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I gotta figure out what my spells look like.
And the next morning, you see this massive, finally floating device, which I have to go to the
I
other
can
book.
prepare more spells.
Huzzah.
So we presume they've checked it all out and there's no hidden viruses or anything in
Nope.
it.
Parasites.
Nope, nothing else.
Parasites,
It's
yeah,
all
good.
been thoroughly. On one hand, we were able to finish it faster because it didn't have to carry as much. Sorry. We would have to take off more and try to. But it's ready now.
Okay. So how do we fly this thing? Is it steering wheel and rudder pedals?
He shows you inside. There's like he replaced one of the side panels here with a set of steps that can actually lower enough when someone basically gives you like a set of like each of you have like this little beeping like thing. Basically, when it approaches, it's supposed to lower and open up for you. It's basically like tweet tweet.
Okay.
Little opening thing. But it's as long as you guys hold on to it, he's not going to implant it in you or anything. But
That's good. Yeah.
No
Okay.
more implants.
and it's just this wide open hull that can hold up to 6 people.
Okay.
Alright.
How is it fueled?
It's fueled by ciphers and relics and oddities. I mean, I know you guys have a couple of oddities. I think you picked up off of this thing.
Punty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, the oddities cost like the least amount. You find way more of them, but they don't really take you very far.
Okay.
Okay.
He kind of pulls out the general area map, which is the other book.
How high does it fly?
It flies 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
So it doesn't move that quickly. Of course, it's a huge object.
Well, I mean, height and distance are two different things. I mean, you say 30 by 30, then probably 30 feet high, and it'll go 30 foot in a minute or whatever, or half.
I mean, it
30
doesn't
feet
actually
around.
say the actual. It just says a huge 30 per round. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Okay.
point. So it
Per
moves
round, yeah.
quickly for itself, but in terms of like actually walking on the sand,
Yeah.
you guys could move faster on foot. But
Uh-huh.
this is more about convenience and safety. You
Uh-huh.
being in this massive dome.
So
that's,
can it be programmed to follow a flight path, and we don't have to
So it'll fly at night.
fly at night?
There is an array of console controls if anyone's proficient with flying vehicles.
Uh-huh.
Flying vehicles? No, I don't think anybody's proficient in flying vehicles. Think about that, David.
Land vehicles, okay.
Okay, yeah, land
Okay.
vehicles or
Counts-
water vehicles.
Counts as a land vehicle. Then.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
No.
Will it go over bodies of water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure it doesn't run out of fuel.
Right.
It will sink.
Oh, you will sink. Okay.
It will.
Is
It
he
will
air-
stop floating and sink.
Is the airtight?
Yeah.
Okay. There's that at least.
Can we mount flotation devices on it so it won't sink?
Nope. It's very heavy.
Okay. Well, even
Can
very
we
heavy.
arm it?
Nope. We had to take all that stuff off just so we could lift all you guys. You put anything else on it, it will start to sink. Like I said, this thing was meant to hold just 1 or 2 people max. Holding 6, especially 2. Your guys.
Yes. Lucky Dons.
Yes. Yes, Luxodons. Is enough pressure on it already with all of your equipment and stuff. We tried to take all of that into account,
Okay.
and if we strip much more of it, it won't really have much, armor to keep you protected. It'll literally be like,
Speaking of armor, how hard is this thing to hit?
it is a DC
On a
of 15.
scale of
Armor AC of 15. It has 136 hit points.
What a weird number.
Well, it's 13d12 plus 52. If you want to make a new one other than the one it gives you.
Right.
It is, when it actually has a thing, it's Arcana plus 7, Perception plus 8. It's immune to poison. It's obviously immune to blind, charm, deafening. Has blind sight 10 feet, dark vision 60 feet, passive perception 18. Of course, since none of that stuff is inside of it, it's just you piloting it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And how are we tracking fuel?
Fuel is, let's see the big map here.
was it? Is something you have to come up with? Essentially.
Essentially, yeah. There's
Yeah.
nothing otherwise. It's in kilometers. Oh, it also has miles on here too. Okay.
Oh,
So-
good. Thank you. Makes so much more sense.
Full tank will get you about 100 miles.
Does it have a full tank?
It currently has a full tank, yes.
All right. And how much of a tank does an oddity get us?
10 miles.
10 miles per oddity. Okay. I think we'll be okay. I got a lot of weird stuff from that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And what about a cipher?
Yeah, let me write these down.
All right, I'm gonna actually scale it down a bit. It's gonna be like 5 for an oddity.
Scale it down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oddities aren't worth nearly as much.
Okay.
Cipher.
Cipher will give you, depends on the rarity of the cipher. Say like 10 to 20.
10 to 20 on
I
rarity.
better write that down because I'm just making it up on the spot.
I'm putting it all in the thing for it. All right, Iron Flesh.
Oh, you mean relic first?
Relic?
Yes.
Yes. Relics are worth, we'll say 40 to 60.
And that's based on rarity.
Yes.
All right. Next.
And we'll say 80 to 100 on Iron Flesh.
Whoa.
Iron Flesh are extremely rare.
It's surprising how we got 2 of them.
Oh yes. Long rest.
Well, you're
Get my
supposed to get
charges.
1 in a relic, and that relic was rolled so high, ended up being an Iron Flesh.
Yeah.
My charges at dawn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And if I was to find myself with a impediment in the way of this thing and couldn't turn, how much damage might be done to said impediment?
Well, its manipulator does 2d6 plus 4. I'd assume it could do the same kind of thing if it's just literally, trying to hit something, just try equivalent damage.
I like the idea if we had a manipulator. I could use that. Bomb disposal.
The extraction field,
Oh, just something that you think makes for hitting it.
well, I mean, it obviously still has the ability to harvest material.
Okay.
Otherwise, it couldn't fuel
yes.
itself.
So I'll say the marauding vault emits an extraction force in a 15-foot cone. Each creature must make a DC 15 dex saving throw, taking 7d8 force damage on a failed save. Creatures who succeed can choose to take either half as much or let one piece of equipment go. Medium or smaller paralyzed or unconscious creatures in the area who fail their save are pulled into the vault's dome. Once in the dome, creatures and objects are in stasis. Only destroying the marauding vault or convincing it to open the dome provides freedom.
So we get that?
Convincing it?
Well, I mean, it's only meant for objects. To the point you could harvest immediately for fuel objects. It can't harvest people anymore.
Okay.
Basically, the people expects the smaller stasis pods, and you've hollowed it and then
Right.
hollowed it out, so that's not.
My
not
question is, if I drive it into someone, how much damage am I dealing? Just a slam attack? Or...
just a slam attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it 2d6 plus 4?
Yeah, this is normal attack. So.
But if you turn on the field, try and suck them up, and they don't pass
The field is just for objects. So you don't have to get
can't-
out in
you
order
can't
to
damage
pick something
people?
up.
Yeah,
You
but
can-
if somebody has Iron Flesh on them, then
That guy got a cipher.
You would harvest it and use it rather than giving it to you.
that's fine.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's driving, he might be like, that guy's in a doctor's robe. Don't worry, I got him.
I just hate every medical facility now.
Okay.
Anyways, looking at the bigger map against Ron. So you're still in Mathunius,
Okay.
the cold desert. You can head west and hit the edge. Let's see, big map says. Okay, yeah, 100 miles.
Yeah, before we leave town, I'm sure we'd try to get as many maps as we can of
Yeah.
the area. Try to plan out a route.
Yeah. So we're heading toward this
The nearest
water.
populated area is actually the capital of Mathunius, Nihilish. It's the gigantic tiered place. Ancient machine that's basically had things built around it, the three
I
tiers.
think we want to stay away from machines.
Tyr came here from the Forgotten Realms?
No.
Oh.
No, it has like 3 levels. So the upper area is the Citadel, where all the rich people live, and then you got the concourse in between, and the first floor is basically it has a bunch of ancient machinery and other stuff where the commoners work, and so there's this hierarchy. That,
So it could be a walking city, but it doesn't walk anymore.
Yes, yes.
Oh no.
Just
So
looking
how
at
far
the
is that?
That is just around 100 miles. So you could use your tank and go to the next populated place.
Yeah.
Any further than that, you're going to have to find somewhere else. You could find things to refuel there, but that's basically the
Right.
nearest spot. Yeah.
I mean, it's a place we could stay for the day, night, or whatever.
Yeah.
Not that I've calculated how far you could go outside of combat at 30 feet per round.
I think how many
That
days?
would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody do the math on that.
Don't need to. It's in the. That's
Oh.
standard walking distance.
Okay.
It's under travel.
Yeah.
So a day's travel on this thing, since assuming you're walking normally and not dashing. Not that you could really dash through the desert like that, but
Well, no, I don't want to go into a. Travel. Show me core rules.
what is the math?
Planar travel, no. Overland, no. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
And what are we going to name this thing?
Do we have to name
Name it Phil?
Yeah, we give them to attach to,
Planar travel, overland travel.
and then lose.
Phil too? Yeah.
it? Phil 2, or not to Phil, okay.
You're filling it.
Items. Alright, we're just gonna go to the Player's Handbook.
No, that would be disrespectful, Phil.
Yeah.
If we gave it away, would it be philanthropy? Venturing. Movement.
I don't know. I had that all for that stuff I came up with. I had all kinds of travel stuff figured out, but
Alright,
I don't have it with me now.
Oh, well, yeah.
so.
I thought there was a guide somewhere in the
Yeah.
Yeah, they I don't think it's in here.
I forget, David. Is there in here listed in here the?
travel pace. Okay.
It should be on
sorry.
Yep, that's the chart I just found.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. See, in an hour you can travel 4 miles. In a day you can travel 30.
Yeah.
So it would take us over 3 days to travel to it.
Mm-hmm.
So our fuel tank lasts.
But at least you won't have to worry about falling apart in the desert. Yeah, you've got this.
Now that's
Yeah.
but they're saying that travel is only for what, 8 hours a day?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
yeah.
Because we're
thing
able
can
to get
fly.
this thing to fly constantly.
Fly non-stop, yes, and you stay
Non-stop.
inside in safety.
So you can do it in one day.
Yeah, there's
because
3 8-hour
3
segments.
8-hour periods,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's what. Yeah, I guess
Okay.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
We gotta get a sports car.
Well, once you get out of the
We'll just-
desert, that might make more sense. Otherwise, it gets stuck in the wheels. And,
Just put some jets on this thing. Anyway.
I'm going for a DeLorean. It's just gonna hover above. We know it'll go 88 miles an hour. But we'll stick to 87 to keep the campaign going.
Yeah.
until it falls apart on you, because that's what DeLoreans do.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Heck, this thing might be the basis for the flux capacitor on. No, not the flux capacitor. What was
Please
that
watch
thing?
what you're saying.
Flux.
Flux.
He's
Flux.
saying- He said that.
It
He said
sounds
that.
very close to it.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
You mean the,
what was the thing on the back end?
yeah.
3.
Mr. Something, wasn't it?
Yes.
You gotta look that up.
I gotta know.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna bother you if you don't know.
Mr. Fusion?
That sounds right.
yeah, Mr. Fusion, yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Fusion.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Figuring out what you're gonna do.
Or you could head in the opposite direction and head toward a sea called Redstone in the area called Seshar.
Well, we know we want to get to probably the water monolith first, or are we trying to go for the full out monolith?
Well, hopefully the water monolith would give
Everything
us
there is like way up north.
way up north.
So how far to
See,
get?
you guys are all the way down at the edge here,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
and the obelisks and stuff are all up here.
Both obelisks.
Both obelisks are up to the very far north.
So we need to start heading north.
Yes.
Make
But in
any
terms
progress
of
at all.
getting you a place where you can refuel, the idea is that you're scheduling these things to go to major cities.
Based on what you said,
How many miles is it to the obelisk? As the
Going toward Redstone and Seashore is going more north, but it's like there's this black ridge, black riage, you know? It's on the other side. You'd be going on the opposite side of that black ridge. The other nearest place is called Raskor Fortress, and that is not going to get you on one day. You're going to have to find something
so
else
I
to
can
refuel.
fuel just with oddities 154 miles.
Okay.
Plus what's already been in there, because what is already in there is not including what he already collected, right?
Right.
Okay.
So that's
They filled it up for you.
254. Plus, I have some ciphers that I haven't found a use for, but I'm more than willing to use this as a hey, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Because Raskor Fortress is 200 miles away.
And is that north?
Yes, well, northeast. It's actually close. See this place here, you're actually going for this. Going up here would take you on the opposite side of this huge black mountain. And
Can
you
we
want
go
to-
northwest?
Yeah. You do a northwest instead of northeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we go northwest
Yeah.
to wherever we can find.
To the Pytheron Empire.
Okay.
Sure.
Can either of us do a history check on the Python Empire?
Sure.
That's a 16.
Let me see if I can find what pages. That's gonna be
To
fun.
see what you know about it.
Yes.
Ooh, I got 19.
Let's see if this new brain works. 15. But at least it's not a negative.
Sure. Yeah.
See, it's basically labeled on bigger regions, and I have to find the smaller map.
If you
It
get
points
lonely,
out-
I can let you run Lex
No,
along. So.
he's your friend. That's fine. He's sworn fealty to you anyways, right? So
Yeah.
And of course, not
if anybody was property in this scenario, you literally had him pop into existence.
Mm.
Okay,
Well,
so let's see.
maybe with your higher charisma, you can get some new followers.
Mm.
They just can't ride with us.
Clearly.
Mm.
See, the problem you have is no one wants to read a book. And you're going for the whole word thing.
It doesn't have to be books. It could just be spoken. It could be songs.
Mm.
They all use words.
You want a bard?
But you don't sing.
I yell down every time I try. I get mocked for it every time by a certain somebody.
Oh, right.
Mm.
Sure do.
The universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you need to just work towards not trying to achieve of all words. Just pick one.
I
See, you can
I
start
chose a
small.
word for a certain
I
thing.
realize
Yes.
that.
Okay.
So, in that regards, your divinity is about being a giant pain.
I mean, the only thing I do.
Maybe you should pick a different word at some point.
I mean, I suppose I could.
I
It's supposed to cause pain, though.
yes, but you know another word. And I can only assume it's preparation H, but
No, what is this?
your healing word.
Oh, there could be that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Python Empire. Here we go.
Ooh, nifty.
Okay, it is
So-
in the Steadfast region, which also includes Navarine, where the Amber Monolith is, and the Black Riage near the north of that is where the obelisk is.
Okay.
So you're going to have to go up the mountain if you want to go to the obelisk.
Oh, wait.
Possibly the oldest of the Steadfast kingdoms, the Pytharon Empire once commanded most of the southern region, including Milov, Iskobal, and Ankuan. Although the empire collapsed almost 100 years ago, it regained its footing and began to prosper under the previous empress, Chaldean II. She consolidated old housings and imperial rule again under the auspices of protection. Now, the relatively new young empress, Chaldean III, hopes to extend her aunt's successful reign. The capital city is Rarmon. Let's see, the Raskor Fortress would be the closest place. Guarding the southern border of the Pytharon Empire is the great fortress Raskor. Lord Milatur commands the fort and its defenses. His soldiers, the Mahal Shards, are infamous for their prowess and might, particularly their speed. The sergeant include cavalry, riders, and reptilian coursers called Brem.
All right.
Sounds like somebody we want to get on side.
Sounds like it's at least somewhat lawful.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I can work with laws.
Not
But
Jerlin
the
coming
far-
after.
True.
The farther north you go, the closer you are to people influenced by the Amber Monolith and the Queen.
But
We're
are they
going to the
necessarily?
water monolith first, huh?
They're both.
They're both
relatively
relatively
close.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we want to head toward the water one because I think that's wasn't there a clue?
Both are north,
Yeah, I
Yes.
know.
Yes.
Yeah.
like within degrees of each other, pretty much.
Yes. The fact that she hasn't already taken it in thousands of years and she has, had control over one is kind of like, if she
Wow.
can't take it because there's too many enemies, what's the likelihood that even a small group of you guys could
Well,
do
yeah,
it?
What are the chances that two
Well, we're not
hobbits
trying to
could
take
get
it, we're-
walk into Mordor? You know, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I read a lot of books.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Well, it's about time to end. I mean,
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Goodbye, Phil.
you could maybe find someone else.
Yes.
This should be funny next week for the recap.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
What happened?
Well, we'll let you tell the tale.
Uh-huh.
You can tell it in Phil's voice.
Phil's voice.
Hello, everybody.
What
What it is now? Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, Dad, you want to
Okay.
do the
Well,
honors there?
we're off.
Until
Until next time, happy gaming. Bye-bye.